So I'm not real sure that they'd sort of go for that as by necessity. Right, mate, take it easy. Give you a shout tomorrow, VK78K. We're back to 4 and 9 now. It's quite good to go back up. Okay, yeah, no, I tell you what, here, no planes allowed to fly. No recreation planes or anything. So, get fined them with $1,200 or something.
Okay, so this is the FT450, great little radio, and just having a bit of a listen around to see what's up. That was Ron before on the AHR net. I'm in slow VFO at the moment. Fast comes up if you want to really spin around. Problem with fast is you've got to start it in a 0-0, otherwise you end up on the just going through, having a bit of a listen through here. Not as much activity on 40 metres as I thought this morning, to be honest. But anyway, this is a radio that we had set for a purpose. I put on 105, Paul might be there. A bit of rubbish on there. And the 115 is... Oh, there we go, actually. I wonder if these guys will hear me. Never know. Geez, it's coming in well.
This is VK5MJ relay. To say there to Ron VK5BRL there, over.
And VK3 Charlie Mike on an old FT450. Not really old. Gee, that's not bad. We're just on a piece of wire on this at the moment. Conditions are obviously not too bad. They may not call me in for a little while, but that's okay. They're a busy net, this one, on Saturday mornings. I've just come in from the gym, so I sort of a bit late for all these nets today. But thought I'd do a video on this FT450 because it's look, it's a great little radio. I ended up using an 847 for the application we wanted. I bought this off a good mate of mine, Steve VK3YW, and it did not disappoint. When he said it was in the box like new, you know, sort of, he was 100% correct. It really is, you know, original books, manuals, power cords, etc. So, yeah, I must admit, we probably should have used this because we've used a radio that's twice the value for the application. And after now having a bit of a play with this, I've got to be honest, I probably should have used this one. It would have done the job perfectly. But we ended up sort of just using a bit of VHF, UHF as well, and that was the only reason that we didn't use the FT450. But, mate, very clean, extremely clean, this radio. And we're going to move it on. It's not going to be a lot of money, but I can tell you what, it's a lot of radio for them. I'm really impressed by the receiver. Actually, I wasn't impressed by the receiver. I've got to be honest. My antenna switch fouled up, and it's generally been pretty good, but no, it's dead, and it's one of my good Daiwas too. Position 2 has died. I thought initially, hey Steve, this thing doesn't receive very well, but it wasn't Steve, it was my antenna switch. And there was just a bit of an attenuated signal, but of course when I saw these signals, they're amazing. Have a listen. This thing's got a lightning hot receiver. I mean, this is off a piece of wire. I think he's calling me. Yep. These guys are just rocketing in.
Okay, I think so. And someone, Frank, just before I get Charlie Mike.
Oh, he's going to call me in, so we'll keep the video running just for a little bit, just to do a transmission into South Australia with Ron, VK5BRL, who's VK5 MRE. Good mate of mine. I've been to Ron's place. Great guy actually. You won't find much better. Him and his wife Jeanette, beautiful people. Just see if...
and you can have a go. Let's try Charlie and Mike.
Oh.
VK3, Charlie
Okay,
Mike,
why not?
and Riley, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm videotaping you at the moment, so be aware. Mate, I'm just doing a test on an FT450. I'm actually on a bit of wire. You guys are 5 and 9 plus at the moment on a bit of wire on an FT450. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But just running 100 watts at the moment, Ron. VK5 BRL, VK3 Charlie Mike, thanks for calling me in.
Good signal, Cookie Monster.
Marcus. Hey, g'day Marcus, and also g'day Dennis. Over to you, Ron.
Okay, 58, so yeah, it's a 9, Brenton, on the 450, so that's all right. I don't know about video, have you got a secret camera somewhere?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to say good to you at the same time as well, mate, and have a happy Easter, over.
Yeah, happy Easter, Ron. Thanks, mate. I'm I'm amazed by this 450. The receiver is so lightning hot. I've never used one before, and I pulled this one out of the box. It's like brand new, and I thought, got to give this a run. Anyway, thanks, mate. 73s to you. I've just come in from the gym. I'm trying to lose some weight, so we'll see how that goes, eh? 73s, mate. All the best, Dennis. All the best to Marcus as well. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, happy Easter, bro.
Happy Easter, guys.
Yeah, Brenton.
Cheers, Dan.
Still got a couple of Easter eggs left yet, Brenton. I can't tell you. I got to watch
Oh,
the shop,
yeah.
but I love it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That radio, this is a piece of wire. This is unbelievable. I've got to say. Oh, there's Ivan. Hey, Ivan, how's my antenna going? He's got my mobile antenna. Ivan's the Codan dealer, and he's doing a repair on a warranty thing. I bought a new Codan antenna, but it's in good hands. He'll sort it. Now listen to this audio.
You've been listening all the way through, Ron.
It's beautiful audio.
Rob 3K5TF. I think he wandered off at the end there.
This is a really nice receiver, especially when you hook it up to a antenna switch that works. Sorry, Steve. I seriously thought initially, oh, this might be a little bit down in receive. Yeah, no, it's not down in receive. The antenna switch is down in working. Look at these signals.
Yeah, big one, mate. Thank you. All right, coming down on the last round, I've got 3K3 Mike Kilo.
Oh, look, this is crazy. All right, I'll just turn that down a bit. But, okay, so what have we got? 100 watts. ACU built into one of these things. So I'll just go up the band a bit and show you that. We won't annoy the guys. I'll go up a little bit further, actually. Okay, 3 Charlie Mike, just going to do an antenna test. Okay, we'll just check we're clear. There we go, it's tuning my wire, and there we go, it is tuned.
Good to hear you, mate.
Amazing. Very, very nice radio. I don't know why one of these, I mean, this has been out for a while. I don't know why one of these hasn't come to my attention before. We've had them before, I just haven't put one on air. I know that sounds really crazy, but I just haven't had a chance with the 1,000 plus radios we got here. I just sometimes don't get to all of them. Normally I do these big sort of, let's check with the analyzer. Well, I've already done that, by the way, because when I thought that the receiver might have had a problem, I put it on my analyzer. I took it out the other room, put it on the analyzer, and I thought, oh, you've got to be kidding. This thing's so lightning hot. I knew straight away, before I go ring Steve, go check my own situation. And yeah, antenna switch is dead in position 2. I'm actually in position 4 at the moment. That's working, which is weird. But when I put it on the analyzer, and I could, anyone that wants to see it, I can do a quick video. It is 0.05 of a microvolt. I mean, 125, minus 125 dBm, maybe 130 dB. Look, it is so lightning hot. I've never seen anything this lightning hot. It is unreal. I mean, these things sell for, about $1,000, brand new. Hence, sort of the second-hand price actually is going to be a good one. So hang in there if you're interested. But this is a lot of value for money. When you sort of figure you've got a little, you've basically got a little LDG ATU sitting in there. Now, I'm not saying LDG designed it, but same sort of principle on how it works, etc., etc. And you've got this, beautiful 100-watt transmitter, this lightning hot receiver. And then, with it, you've got all these DSP functions, which, we really haven't even been through yet. Now, if I come down to, see, we've got no noise really at the moment, so we need a signal to listen to actually to make that sort of work, sorry. And you obviously can move the shift from left to right, and you'll hear it just pass band through. Now, oh, okay, noise blanker over here, by the way, is on off like so.
Yeah, good one, John, and thanks for
Now,
passing that on.
we can have a better play.
I've seen that film and I've seen that brown
Oh, I like him there.
eh?
That width is just nice for us, yeah. So the DSP is handy if you want to sort of play around and... Oh, that's clever, sorry. Wrong. That was me touching the wrong one.
And all the best to you, John, and take care, won't you?
So you can just play around with that receive signal quite nicely.
You're still listening, 73. Thanks for coming up.
I like the FT450. I'm going to stop knocking them. I mean, I didn't knock them, to be fair. I haven't knocked them at all. But I actually haven't sung their praises very much either. So, you know, let's maybe sing some praises. Have a look at this. If you're blind.
7.1150 LSD.
Now, you might say, I'm not blind. I don't need it. But let me tell you, I have a mate down in Tasmania who is blind. We've just actually supplied him. We fitted a VS3 into his TS2000 that he bought from a mate of mine, Andy. And I can tell you now that voice function is a very handy option. The only thing I'd say about the Kenwood that does it better is that it is a two-stage touch button to get through onto on the FT450. It's a single button on the Kenwood. So if I was a blind operator, I probably would like the Kenwood one-touch system versus the two-touch system. It's a minor thing. All right, well look, that's enough. I'm impressed. I like the FT450. I can't believe we're going to sell it now. We just don't have a use for it, but this is a nice radio. I mean, I'm not trying to sell the radio. I've got plenty of radios, and money I'll be right. But I probably don't need to sell it. But I'm just don't have a use for it. We're a little bit stockpiled at the moment, and it's time to have a clean out. But see, selling radios in boxes that are this clean. Steve, you've outdone yourself, Mr. VK3YW. This is just, I just can't believe how good these things work. Steve said to me, "You'll be surprised," and I said, "Yeah, I doubt it." I'll take that back, Steve. No, I think if you were looking to buy, if you were going down to Ross's shop and you had $1,000 in your pocket, geez, I'll tell you what, the FT450's got to be a consideration. If you didn't want to spend any more, then you're getting a lot of radio for that. It really is. It's by the way, I've reset this too. So this is why you've got just straight onto the bands. Excuse me. It's one of the things I tend to do when I get radios, because everybody has a different idea what they want to have, etc., etc. This one, I just thought I'll just do a quick reset. Steve had a few memories in there and bits, and that's no problems. But it just means that whoever gets it, can set it up however they like. All right. Nice to have a little play. Nice to talk to a few of the boys on 40 metres. I haven't been on 40 much lately. I'm trying to get fit, and that's working well. No, it's getting there. Just more. What do they say? 80% determination and 20% perspiration, something like that. Anyway, we'll get there. But certainly in these very strange times at the moment, it is good to be trying to keep active and busy. And please do the same thing. Just keep yourself motivated and mentally stimulated, doing something while we're in these crazy times. 73s from VK3, Charlie Mike, Tangan Malinga. Beautiful Saturday Easter morning, and a bit windy out there, by the way, too. Watch your antennas, guys. It was definitely a bit windy out there. I had a look at the tower and thought, oh, she'll be right, just. All right, 73s, guys, all the best.